are you doing today? I hope that you're doing amazing, fantastic, and wonderful. Hold on, Cleo knows that I'm filming. Hold on, she needs attention. Yes, my dear, how dare I film without you? Yes, I know, Mom is the worst. Yeah, okay. All right, are we good? Are we good? Are you salty with me? I'm very sorry that I started filming without you. How dare I? Who do I think I am? So, today's video is all about some books that I have purchased and also have been kindly sent to me by the publisher. So, yes. There is the real star of the show, Cleo. I swear guys, like, she does this all on her own. I don't do anything at all. Like, hi sweetie. Okay, so I've got thrillers here, I've got mysteries, I have all different kinds of books here. So let's get started. The first 4 books were kindly sent to me by Kensington, and I am so thankful to Kensington for sending them to me. The very first one is You Can Run. This is by Rebecca Zanetti, and it is a thriller kind of book. Laurel Snow wouldn't call hunting a serial killer a vacation, but with a pile of dead bodies unearthed near her Genesis Valley, Washington hometown, she'll take what she can get. Yet something about this case stirs her in unexpected ways. Like the startling connection she feels to Dr. Abigail Kane, a fiercely intelligent witness with a disturbing knack for making Laurel feel like she has something on her. Then Laurel's attraction to Huck Rivers, the fish and wildlife officer guiding her to the crime scene and into the wilderness. This just sounded really, really good. I've been in the mood for something a little bit more on the edge of your seat. If you saw my vlog yesterday, then you know that I read the Book of Cold Cases during spring break, and it was phenomenal. So good. Okay, so we've got You Can Run. The next one I have is The Perfect Ruin. This is by Shanora Williams, and again, it is a thriller. A brutal tragedy ended Ivy Hill's happy family and childhood. Now in her 20s, she barely has a life, or much to live for, until the day she discovers the name of the woman who destroyed her world. Lola Maxwell, the mega wealthy socialite with a heart, Miami's beloved first lady of charity, accomplished, gorgeous, and oh so caring. Lola has the best of everything, and she doesn't deserve any of it. So it's only right that Ivy take it all away. This reminds me of a show that I watched. I can't remember the name of it. If I can find it, I'll put a picture of it over here. But the daughter of that show lost her father, and this huge mystery behind everything. And she found that she had to sort of infiltrate the high society to figure out what happened to her father and how he was killed. And it was a really good show. I was addicted to it, but of course I can't remember it. I'm the worst. Okay, the next one I have is The Siren and the Deep Blue Sea by Carolyn Sparks. This is sort of a fantasy book. It is the second in this series. It has duplicitous elves, sentient trees, shape-shifting dragons, and powerful warrior princess finds 4 of the 5 sisters have become queens, rulers of all that Arthlin's 2 moons embrace, but the last sister will forge her own path. I've also been like having the itch to read Sarah J. Maas again, like to finish the her fairy series. Is it Fae series? It's the Throne of Glass. There it is, Throne of Glass series. So like I've been sort of just feeling this, and so when they sent the synopsis of that to me, I was like, yeah, I'll totally take a dive. We have Every Kind of Wicked by Lisa Black as well. Life and Death have brought Maggie Gardner full circle, back to Erie Street Cemetery where she first entered Jack Renner's orbit. 8 months ago, she learned what Jack would do in the name of justice. More unsettling still, she discovered how far she would go to cover his tracks. Now a young man sprawls atop a snowy grave, his heart shredded by a single word. A key card in the victim's wallet leads to the local university's students' housing and to a grieving girlfriend with an unsettling agenda. So another thriller. The next one was sent to me by K Publicity. It is The Strange Case of the Dutch Painter by Timothy Miller. Right here. You guys will find out why I was like, yes, yes indeed. Paris, 1890. Sherlock Holmes finds himself chasing an art dealer through the streets of Paris. He's certain he's smoked out one of the principals of a cunning forgery ring responsible for the theft of some of the Louvre's greatest masterpieces. But for once, Holmes is dead wrong. It looks really good, and it's short. Like, it's not super long. It's only like 262 pages. So it's not a long book. The next books that I've got are ones that I have gotten from Book of the Month Club. And of course, I already talked about this one, but it's the Book of Cold Cases. I love Simone St. James so much. I can't even explain to you how much I love her writing, and I just love the way that she just melds her worlds together and goes back and forth between the present and the past. She is an expert at doing that. Like, just it's like fine wine. Just like, it's smooth and it just works. So some crimes come back to haunt you. A true crime blogger gets more than she bargained for while interviewing the woman acquitted of 2 cold case slayings. It jumps back in 1977 in Clare Lake, Oregon, and then jumps back to 2017. And you've got to try and figure out what happened, the whodunit, why this woman got acquitted of 2 murders. They were calling her the lady killer, like a serial killer, why she got off. And there's more than you'll be able to guess. Like, I really enjoyed this, and I mean, I pre-ordered that book, God, like a year ago, and I loved it so much. Okay, the next book I got was The Christy Affair by Nina D. Gramont. I think that's how you say it. I've heard that this book, I haven't read it yet, but I've heard that it isn't 100% about Christy. Like, I shouldn't expect it to be about Agatha Christie. But it says, why would the world's most famous mystery writer disappear for 11 days? What makes a woman desperate enough to destroy another woman's marriage? How deeply can a person crave revenge? It's based in 1925. It says Miss Nan Odia infiltrated the wealthy, rarefied world of author Agatha Christie and her husband Archie in every way. She became a part of their life. First, both Christies, then just Archie. Soon Nan became Archie's mistress, luring him away from his devoted wife, desperate to marry him. It just sounds so flipping good. So I'm excited to dive into that one. When I got the Book of Cold Cases, I also got the Cartographers by Ping Shepherd. One, look at that gorgeous cover. Gosh, that looks so good. Looks so good. Okay. A highly imaginative thriller about a young woman who discovers a strange map in her deceased father's belongings holds an incredible, deadly secret, one that will lead her on an extraordinary venture into the truth about her family's dark history. What is the purpose of a map? Nell Young's whole life and greatest passion is cartography. Her father, Dr. Daniel Young, is a legend in the field and Nell's personal hero, but she hasn't seen or spoken to him ever since he cruelly fired her and destroyed her reputation after an argument over an old, cheap gas station highway map. But when Dr. Young is found dead in his office at the New York Public Library with the same seemingly worthless map hidden in his desk, Nell can't resist investigating. To her surprise, she soon discovers that the map is incredibly valuable and exceedingly rare. In fact, she may now have the only copy left in existence because a mysterious collector has been hunting down and destroying every last one, along with anyone who gets in the way. I'm hoping that I can put that on my TBR for next month. Okay, last but certainly not least is a River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. The cover is super cool. This is a chunker. This is a thick book. It is over 450 pages, 464 pages. But it says it starts with a letter and an ominous journey across dark waters. 10 years after being sent away to the mainland to become a bard, Jack Tamerlan is summoned to Cadence. But his return is not a joyous one. Girls are going missing from the island, and Adara, future leader of the clan, believes Jack is the only one who can find them. So it's a traveling journey. It's magical. Bard. I play a bard in D&D. I had to get it. It sounded wonderful. So those are some of the books that I have acquired in the past month or so. What books are you super excited about that you have pre-ordered or that you got that you couldn't put down, like the Book of Cold Cases? Because I need to know. But that's the end of this chapter of Courtagonist. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, happy reading. Bye.